Heroes, Wii2PLAY, the Brenton Brushworks of YouTube. Welcome to the Wii menu for the Wii U. Obviously. So, I had an idea of what I was going to do today, which actually involves the Wii U. Too bad can't find the tablet. I don't understand. I need to clean up my place. So I was trying to figure out, what can I play out of all these things that are here? Some of which I've already started, some of which I haven't even touched. And I am sad to say, it's time for me to relive my old scars again. Welcome to the demo of POKeMON Rumble, which I swear I've done for the third time now, but I don't know for sure. This is a game that I'm going to talk more extensively about once I get done playing the actual demo. Because as you can tell, I don't have the actual game, and there's a reason for that. In case you haven't heard this story already. So tune in at the very end of the video to hear my sad story about that. But all you need to know is, I wish I still had this game for very specific reasons that I'm sure my shiny Pokemon have nothing to do with. Anyways, let me check options for a moment. Cool. I'm hoping that I'm starting from the very beginning. I checked the save data and didn't find any, so here we go. Yep. This is a toy Pokemon. When you use this Wonder Key, look, it started moving. Incredible! Technology is amazing. It is only a toy, so it won't grow. Yeah, it's still a Pokemon. It can use moves and engage in battles, and these toys are always having Pokemon battles. Who is the most powerful? Only the Battle Royale can decide. Only the single most powerful Pokemon can win the Battle Royale, but everyone strives to be the winner. Every Pokemon has its strengths and weaknesses, so they team up to use their strengths to attempt to win the Battle Royale. Not bad. Not bad. The Pokemon over there is a Rattata. Or Rattata, if you're old school. It seems to have noticed a gap in the gate. Through this gate is the Battle Royale. Only powerful Pokemon are allowed to challenge the Battle Royale. Silly level 2 Rattata. You shouldn't be here. Look, it slipped through the gate. That Rattata is going to chance the Battle Royale. Does he even have a chance in the Battle Royale? That's what we're here to find out. Let's go Rumble! Which might be the name of a Rattata I had. Or have. So, we move and press 2 to attack. Jump on the launch pad to proceed to the Battle Royale. That's 1. This is 2. This is the "Are you kidding me right now" button. Because I don't have a second attack. Alright, let's try this again. I don't know if you can tell, but this is a made-to-lose situation. But I'm gonna see how long I can last in this nonsense. It's only rank C. Can't be that bad, right? Okay, well. My strategy is to maybe let others defeat themselves. I'll do a few little, a few little attacks here and there. If I hit a Pokemon into the electric gate, then they're gonna get more damage that way. I only have so much time though, but every time I defeat a Pokemon, I get a timer back. Get out of the way, that's a Bulbasaur. Bulbasaurs are kind of dangerous. Whoa, don't run into that. Okay, well, there's more Pokemon. Oh my gosh, that one's more powerful than me. I need more time! I always need more time. No! I lost. I think what's fun is to just go into a demo and see how far I can get. Oh no! Just as would have been expected, the battle royale was way too difficult for this Batata. I'll switch every once in a while. You'll need more powerful Pokemon to win the battle royale. Why don't you head to Silent Forest to find more powerful Pokemon than this Rattata? Once you befriend more powerful Pokemon, switch your Pokemon. And then Rattata will just spend all the rest of his life inside a box, wondering what if. What if he could have won? What if? Oh well, not my problem. Let's go. Rank C, Silent Forest. Defeat Pokemon and explore the stage. Press 2 to attack. If your Pokemon faints, you will lose 1 Wonder Key. When you have lost all your Wonder Keys, you'll be sent back to the terminal. When all your Pokemon faint, you'll be sent back to the terminal. So be careful when you have only a few Pokemon. I love this music, by the way. It's fun music back in the day. And then the music changes when you get into a battle. Incredible. Look, I'm probably nostalgia blind, but I enjoyed this game when I used to own it. And I really do mean I used to own it. Once again, I will tell that story very soon. When you defeat a Pokemon, sometimes it will tip over. Touch the Pokemon to befriend it. Which one of these Caterpie has the liberty? No. But I think Pikachu might. Yeah, scripted Pikachu capture. You got tipped over. Touch Pikachu and you can befriend it. He has a power of 49. Press A to open the switch menu. You can switch Pokemon so you don't lose. Yeah, Pikachu! Everyone's most favorite Pokemon, obviously. Nope, Pikachu doesn't have a secondary attack. I thought I'd check anyways. It's a little too early in the game / demo for that to happen. Oh, there was a Metapod there. Now, I'm pretty sure it will say this, but if there are sparkles around the Pokemon, then that's a guaranteed capture. Depending on the type of move you can use and the type of foe, you may inflict a lot of damage. You know, typings. For example, if I have Fire-type Pokemon, then I'd cause more damage to a Bug-type Pokemon. Pikachu will do well against Flying types, so let's see if we can find any of those. Nice! We've got a level 43 Caterpie. Or I should just say Power Caterpie. Power 40 Caterpie. I don't know how to say it. Power level is 40. Let's just keep it like that. Continue exploring and befriend as many Pokemon as you can. Switch with more powerful Pokemon as you go. You might want to pick up some Poke too. Might help you later. Probably sure will. Nice. I was just thinking that. Paris! Power 54. Power level 54, it doesn't matter. Some of you aren't even watching this. But if you are, I do want to kind of apologize for yesterday. I think I freaked out a little too soon. Not all the news that I heard about yesterday was negative. Like, bear with me for a moment. Remember the Nintendo Switch? Of course you do. It was like around yesterday, let alone 8 years ago. The very first game was 1-2 Switch. A game that should have, in theory, been kept with the console itself, like a free game that came with the console. That cost $60. In retrospect, Nintendo Switch 2 Welcome Tour is only $10. Sure, it should have been free, but $10? That's way less weight on me. Oh no, it is a boss Pokemon. Ivysaur! It's taking its time. The sea Pokemon, Ivysaur! I'm not gonna talk about boss Pokemon. Or do I need to get close enough? No? Okay. Alright, just attack it! Don't get hit by its attacks. If it is stuttering, then it is gonna try to do a big attack. You can try to hit until it starts shuddering, and then you need to back off. Alright, do I get Ivysaur as the toy? Yes! But again, probably scripted. It's been a while since I played this. Woo! Look at all the money I'm not gonna get to keep! Ivysaur is 73! I defeated 75 Pokemon. I've got Pikachu, Caterpie, Paris, and Ivysaur, the most powerful one. Now you could go to other stages. In order to win the Battle Royale, befriend more and more powerful Pokemon. There's also all of that. Facilities in the terminal will help in your many ways. Use the facilities wisely and aim for victory. I'm not sure how many of those facilities I'm allowed to use in the demo. But we're just gonna try to rush through every single stage in one go. I've only been recording for 12 minutes now. I think we can make it work. Okay, well that's not great. We might want to switch to Pikachu, actually. A lot of flying types, and I'm not crazy about Ivysaur's moveset either. So... back to you. If I constantly press the 2 button, then I can speed up how fast the toy winds up. Pretty good strategy for when you want to not wait. Alright, let's do this. Right now I'm just kind of concentrating. Alright, so I do have a community question. There was a free-to-play version of this. I believe it was called Pokemon Rumble World. Did you ever care about that? Did you ever try that out? I mean, I did. I had a video about it a long time ago. There was also... now I'm thinking about it. There was one for the 3DS. I don't... was that Rumble World, or was that called something else? Uh-oh, Ragcade. Ow, 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 Pikachu! Stop getting clobbered by Team Rocket's Meow, please. That's not great for me. The toys cannot heal until... oh my gosh, Farfetch. I thought there was like a strategy to how you can maybe... I'm gonna lose now. They're still coming! Did I make it in time? Yes! Okay, I got Rattata and Meowth. Nice! Alright, Paris, you're gonna have to... hold back, everyone. Poor Pikachu wasn't ready for all of that. Now, eventually, I'll find more Pikachu. Ergo, the further into the game I get, the more powerful Pikachu toys I can find. So, even if this Pikachu can't do well against these other Pokemon in this zone, I could find a Pikachu that can do better. Ow. Flying types are great against bugs, which isn't great for Paris. everyone's most favorite Pokemon since Legends Arceus. Okay, I am not doing great. Sometimes it's best just to move the heck out of the way. Otherwise, stuff like that happens! Very cool. Alright, Farfetch'd. You're gonna have to go in. He doesn't have a second move. Okay. Not great for my attempt at a demo. Are we at the boss now? Yes. And watch this. If it works. Oh. Yeah, it worked. I thought it was just gonna speed up how quickly the key... Okay, version's fast! Luckily, I'm able to knock out a lot of HP from her kid. Whew! Could have maybe waited until it was shuddering to see if maybe I could make it dizzy. I don't know if I'm remembering that from other Pokemon Rumble games, because there's more than just this one, in case you haven't seen some of my other stuff. It's not like I've done too much Pokemon Rumble stuff, but let me remind everyone and myself that the first Pokemon Rumble thing I ever posted was music for the 3DS game, aka Pokemon Rumble Blast. Something I should at some point do a Let's Play of. Oh my gosh. Welcome to the Rocky Cave. And more low-key good music. Okay, that one was sparkling. You can barely see the sparkles, but they were there. Not the only sparkles there's in this game, but I doubt we're gonna see any of those during the demo. Okay, Farfetch'd. I need to turn around. Power level 53, that's not good enough. We need stronger Pokemon than that. Putting the flying type against rock types isn't great. Hey, Ekans! Look, there's no one! I don't know if you could tell, but I'm trying to get Ekans as a toy Pokemon that I can use. Go back, the Geodude is right there. Look, each Pokemon gives you Poke or money that you can use for various things. It could be to get other toys, or it could be to improve moves of your previous toy Pokemon. I think there's maybe, if I remember right. Yeah! Alright, so I got Ekans. If it's tottering like that, then you only have so much time to knock it over before it recovers, and then you might not get as a toy Pokemon. I'm pretty sure that's my phone, but like every time I go about doing this, I'm just gonna ignore it. At least it's not blaringly loud like it used to be all those years ago. I'm sure it is things I should be doing right now that are way more important than this game, but this is my day, this is my time, and this is my channel. So I'm just gonna get through this as quick as I can. Sometimes instead of spamming the button, you might want to let go, that way you can move your Pokemon so you have a better chance of hitting them. Because some of these spammy buttons, nice, Clefable. Ow! Alright, well I guess I'm using Clefable now. Some of these spammy buttons make it really hard. Am I gonna lose another one? Can we not? Make it really hard to aim. attacks at Pokemon. Apparently I got double slash. Very cute. I think the money Pokey disappears after a little bit of time if you don't collect it. So make sure you grab that while you have the chance. Charbok! This should be fun. I don't have fairy typing in this game, right? I don't think I do. Nice. Got a power 75 Ekans. Move! Oh dear. Okay. Alright, back up, back up, back up, back up! Alright. What was that? What was that, Arbok? Ah. Couldn't get. Oh well. Again, this is a demo. I don't get to keep any of this. Which is a shame. But it's not like I can buy this game in 2025 anyways. To my knowledge. Certainly not with Nintendo's. The Fairy Matcha Ekans Fable. So many great Pokemon. Fiery Furnace! Might be good if I have some water types. Alright, let's knock out some Magnemite and some Vulpixes. This is a good tune. I don't think it's used in a Pokemon Rumble game. I might be wrong about that. Again, been a while since I've played this series. I could always go back to Pokemon Rumble U. And I will! I never recorded that in HD, so I definitely will go back to that. And guess which Pokemon I'll be trying to use for some of that? I'll give you a hint. Yay, Blitz! But I'm a little bit of a far cry from deciding to do that. Ooh, there's a Charmander there. And, the D-pad sounds really clicky. I probably had this for a while. Nice. Power level 88 Vulpix. Love to see it. See, this was a fun game to just play on the side, just to see how far you could get, to see if you could catch every single toy Pokemon. And that was before microtransactions happened. Obviously, this game got hit by microtransactions later. Ooh, Ninetales. But, back in the day, all you had to do was grind. And it didn't cost any more money than it cost for you to purchase the game. Those were the days. Those were certainly the days. Got Primeape over here. Woo! Hit, hit, hit. Yes! Power level 87. I think I have something stronger than that. I have to check. Minky! Slapped Primeape in the back of the head. It's kind of funny, actually. Okay, off to the next floor. Up, I think we got Boss! Yep. Charmeleon! The Flame Pokemon! That gives me a chance to get a Charmander. I might want to get a Charmander. I really feel like I want to get a Charmander. Just one. Just one, just to say I did. I could say that for Bulbasaur and... There we go! Squirtle coming up. Now, I think if I have a super effective move, I got a better chance of toppling the boss Pokemon. If I remember right. Yikes. But I don't have any water types. Maybe I could have used, like, Geodude or something, maybe? But again, this is a demo. How many times do I have to repeat that? Alright, let's take down Charmeleon! Slap him in the face! Sometimes it's a 50-50 chance on whether or not the boss Pokemon becomes a collectible toy you can grab. At least with this demo, I can just keep trying to see if I get a better score. Whatever that means. Alright, so Primeape is the most powerful one I have. Nice. You have befriended Pokemon with level 100 or higher. You can now challenge the Battle Royale. Great, I'm not done with all the stages yet, so that's a pass right now. I'm gonna showcase Don't You Dare. Thank you for playing the demo. The full version of Pokemon Rumble can be downloaded from the Wii Shop channel. No, it can't. Now it's moving to the Wii Shop channel. Alright, let's go! Wii Shop in 2025! Woo! Poggers! 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 It's trying to connect. Oh, there it is. It's currently unavailable. Boo-hoo. I think I need to use my cursor. But hey, I can learn everything I ever wanted to about a game that is no longer available to the public. Awesome. Fan-bloody-tastic. Does that mean that the demo just starts back up where I last left off? Nah. We're gonna silence this. I didn't think it was gonna just kick me back to the stupid. That might be it for Pokemon Rumble. Stay tuned to part 2 when I play the other 2 freaking courses. And maybe see if I can do better with Rattata. Till then, this has been Wii2PLAY. I got nothing left to say, so I hope you enjoy your day. Take care out there, and yep, I will catch you later!